Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we are diving an important topic that concerns many expecting mothers. Blood loss during a cesarean delivery, commonly known as C-section. We will discuss what happens during a C-section, the risk of blood loss and how it's managed to ensure the safety of both mother and baby. But before getting started, if you are new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you can always keep following our videos on health and well-being. So here we start today's video. A C-section is a surgical procedure used to deliver a baby through an incision in the mother's abdomen and uterus. Because this involves cutting through various layers of tissue and blood vessels, some blood loss is inevitable. On average, a woman may lose about 500 to 1000 milliliters of blood during the procedure. This is roughly double the amount lost during a vaginal birth. But excessive blood loss can occur due to several factors, including multiple previous C-sections, emergency situations, or conditions like placenta previa, where the placenta covers the cervix. Additionally, issues such as uterine atony, where the uterus fails to contract properly after delivery, can also contribute to increased bleeding. And to manage and minimize blood loss during a C-section, several strategies are employed. First is pre-operative preparation. Before the surgery, doctors will conduct thorough assessments including blood tests to check for conditions that might increase the risk of bleeding. In some cases, medications to reduce bleeding might be administered beforehand. Number 2. Surgical techniques. Surgeons use precise techniques to minimize damage to blood vessels and control bleeding. This includes careful handling of tissues and the use of surgical instruments designed to reduce bleeding. Number 3. Medications. During and after the surgery, medications are given to help the uterus contract and reduce bleeding. These medications are essential in preventing excessive blood loss. Number 4. Blood transfusions. In cases where blood loss is significant, a blood transfusion may be necessary. This involves giving the mother donor blood to replace what has been lost, ensuring she maintains adequate blood levels. Number 5. Post-operative monitoring. After the C-section surgery, close monitoring of the mother's vital signs and blood levels is crucial. This helps to quickly identify and address any issues that may arise, such as continued bleeding or signs of anemia. Number 6. Emergency interventions. In rare cases where bleeding is severe and cannot be controlled, additional surgical interventions may be required. This can include procedures to stop the bleeding or, in extreme cases, a hysterectomy to remove the uterus. Understanding these procedures and being aware of the risks can help expectant mothers feel more prepared and informed. So it's important to have open conversations with the doctor about any concerns and to understand the steps that will be taken to ensure safety during a C-section. Blood loss during a C-section is a significant concern, but with proper preparation, skilled surgical techniques, and vigilant monitoring, it is effectively managed. So if you have any questions or concerns about C-section or blood loss, don't hesitate to speak to your doctor. Your health and safety are the top priorities. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. If you found this information helpful, please like, share and subscribe for more content on pregnancy and childbirth. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.